Hi, it's Mitz from My Life Mitz. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today is going to be a Stationery Sunday video, so it will be very chatty and I will just talk about stationery stuff. Mainly all this goodness right here, the stationery haul. I'm just going to start off with my everyday carry right here. This is a Lady Falcon Traveler's notebook. I will of course leave the link down below to her site. I unboxed it not on camera, and I shouldn't feel bad because I just feel bad. I shouldn't feel bad, but I do feel bad because I know that I do unboxings on this channel, but at the same time I really wanted to just enjoy the process for myself. It was something like 2 in the morning. I couldn't sleep and the box was just sitting there waiting for me to open it. And so I did. I opened it up and I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. It is, like I said, in a passport size. I don't remember 100% the color of the leather, but I believe it's burgundy. I had the leather samples. I've kind of stored them away now, so I don't really remember 100%, and it's not on my invoice. So if you are curious to know the color, I would suggest you to contact Monique directly. But I am also loving this button closure. I may need to order another, maybe just a regular size traveler's notebook with this button closure. I'm really liking it. So it looks like this. The stitching, of course, is perfect. I just don't know what else to say. I'm really loving this cover. I also ordered at the same time this insert here. This leather insert. I don't have anything on the back here, or maybe I do. I have a business card here and some other cards here that I carry. But yeah, and I've been having trouble finding a good pen for this pen loop. It's quite big, but because the pen loop sits kind of low, it just, like if I were to hook it on, my pen sits kind of low there, and so I'm trying to find a pen that works well. In the meantime, I just have it clipped here with a bulldog clip as usual. And I think somebody mentioned about sharing my bullet journal, but it really hasn't changed much at all. I will post a link down below to I think it was the One Book July video where I introduced to you my bullet journal system in my passport size traveler's notebook. So it's right here. This is just a blank insert from Monique that came with the notebook, the traveler's notebook insert. You might see some designs there for my stationery selection, and I have this leather insert here and a monthly calendar right here, and a blank insert which I am using for my bullet journal at this current time. I kind of fell off keeping track of my vitamins and exercise, but anyways, that's okay. I just thought I would quickly show you my everyday carry. I was using the passport size traveler's notebook from Traveler's Company. I was using that prior to this, and now I've switched it out and I can't stop touching it. I've been carrying it with me in my backpack even though I know I don't really need it. If I'm just going to the mall or something to run a quick errand, I know I don't really need it, but I've just been keeping it with me all the time, and it's just funny. Even when I go to the other room to work on my packages, I take it with me. And anyways, I really like it. I think the color is beautiful for autumn and the fall season. I chose the darker stitching, so it's not contrast stitching, and here for my leather bookmark I just chose my name Mitz there. So that's my current everyday carry. So let's move on to some of the haul. I purchased some goods. I went to an event in Tokyo. It's called the Bungu Joshi Haku, I think it's what it's called. Bungu Joshi Haku. And this is the main event. This is like a huge stationery event. I've never been to it before, and I really want to go this year. I I'm really hoping to go this year, but they had like an event just for inks and fountain pens and things like that, so I was able to go there. I was very lucky to go. My husband was very kind enough to drive me into Tokyo then. So we visited. This is the postcard, and when you first go in, they give you like a gift, I guess, for joining or attending. And of course the ticket was, I think, 1200 yen. I think it was 1200 yen, but they give you this fan. It tells you how to use your fountain pen. It also came with this ink book as well as a empty fountain pen, so I was really excited. And I saw so many people fill this out during the event. I didn't have time or patience to do that. There was just too many people for my liking. I know Tokyo is very busy and I'm just not used to it, so there were just too many people for my liking, so I just kind of went in there, got my stuff, and then left. I kind of regret not waiting a little bit because I think the beginning is always going to be busy. I should have waited a couple of, maybe an hour or so, and then attended the event, but a lot of the inks were selling out so fast. But it's interesting, you can do a swatch, like a color swatch, and then write the name, the brand name, and then the ink name, the series, and the color. I think it's just really neat how they give you this free ink book. So these were the freebies. Also, I don't have it with me, but they asked me to fill out some brochure and post a link on Instagram, and you can get like a free button. I chose this one right here, just the basic, same as the logo. I now regret not getting the pink one, the light baby pink one, but anyways, there's a freebie, another freebie there. And in terms of purchases, I did a whole bunch of other stuff, but I don't want to share that yet because I might include some in the stationery selection box. So I tend to attend these events when I can, so that I get some ideas from companies on up and coming products and things like that. So I did get a whole bunch of other stuff, but I just don't want to share that as of right now because I'm not sure if I'm going to use it for my stationery selection box. But anyways, I purchased a Tomoe River notebook in the A5 dot grid. This is just a regular notebook and it's very nice and thin. I thought it would be fun to include in with my Hobonichi Techo maybe. And when you purchase a Tomoe River product, they give you like a free gift, and this is, I think, blotting paper. I'm not too sure, but it's the 52 GSM in the white Tomoe River fountain pen. I think Tomoe River fountain pen, I think that's what it means. I'm not sure, but I believe it's blotting paper for your fountain pen ink. But I haven't opened that yet, but that's the freebie with that. And then these are the two inks that I purchased. This booth was well, they were both very crowded, to be honest with you. And I actually saw Mirai Cat from Instagram. We met there, we said hello, and she had her list of inks that she wanted to buy, and I really didn't want to stay too long. And of course with her, she had her family with her too, so we were kind of in there amongst all the ladies and people there. We were shopping for our inks and then we just kind of left. It was very crowded. There were several colors that I wanted to purchase, but they were all sold out. I ended up grabbing this one right here. It is called the Usagiya. It's a Usagiya original. That's the brand name, I think. And I'm not sure actually what this ink is called. I guess it's the 007, and you can see the ink swatch there. And then I also purchased this bottle of ink from Pen to Note Original. It is such a pretty color. I really am a beginner when it comes to fountain pens and fountain pen ink and stuff like that, but there were so many ink bottles that I wanted to purchase, but of course I couldn't buy them all. But you should see some people, they were like stacking and stacking all of these bottles of inks in their carts, and I was just like, wow. I'm not sure if they're gonna resell, well, maybe they're resellers, or I don't know. But anyways, for me, for personal use, I decided to get this. This is so pretty. Wow, this is so pretty. I don't know how long this is going to take me to use, but oh my goodness, this is so pretty. Wow. And so that's what it looks like. I don't know. Letters from Fukushima ink. Anyways, so this is very, very pretty. I hope one day when I move that I will have my own desk and this is something that I can display and use. And anyways, it's a very, very pretty ink. It's like this light blue with hints of lavender. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a very pretty ink. So there's that. And then I will move on to Log On, maybe. I will move on to Log On. And this one as well. I purchased this from Loft. I did another haul from Loft, and with the fact that I wanted to get some inspiration for the stationery selection, and I don't believe I will be including this in the box, so I thought it would be safe to share. But it's just a cute masking tape or washi tape. So there's that, and then these are the items that I purchased. I want to say huge thank you to Esther. She was at the event and she was kind enough to get some items for me. So there's the brass bear, oh so cute. And the insert there. I think this is craft paper. Yeah, it is. There's craft paper, and then these stickers. I don't know, I didn't realize that they would sell this whole line on the Travelers Factory online shop after the event. I should have waited, to be honest with you, but a huge thank you to Esther for getting these items for me. It's so hard to use these special stickers. I know I should use them instead of hoarding them, but oh, they're so nice. But anyways, I think I might use this guy somewhere in one of my inserts or journals or something. And then a nice little shiny sticker there. And this guy, I think I will hang, because right now I'm not using my passport traveler's notebook with the elastic closure, so I don't really have any place to hang him. So I'll think about it. I'll keep it in the package for now. So I'm going to leave this over here because there's something else that I want to share with you. We drove around. My husband and I likes to drive around on his days off. Like, we like to go to different cities or different areas. He's, as much as he is a homebody, he likes to get out of the house because our house is very small. Anyways, we were driving and there was an Aeon mall. It's just a mall basically, and they in the Aeon mall there was a stationery shop, or like a bookstore, and they had these huge sales and I couldn't believe it. So there is a, I mean, it doesn't come with a case, but there is a Pilot Pereira in the M medium nib, which I don't have, but I do love my Pilot Pereira very, very much. And this is only 1000 yen, which is like $10. Can you believe that? I mean, orange is not my favorite color, but to try out the medium nib for $10, I was so happy. And there was a bunch of other pens and I was very good. I think I was okay. I wanted to buy them all because they were all priced so low. And my husband's like, why don't you just get some? But I had to, this is actually his, but I just restricted myself to 3. But anyways, this is the medium nib Pilot Pereira for 1000 yen. That's pretty. I'm pretty excited. Maybe I should ink this up. Wouldn't that be so fun? Or maybe these colors would match. I'm not sure. But anyways, so there's that. This is like I think it's a 3-in-1. So there's the black ink. I don't want to open it because it's my husband's, but it's a black ink, red, and mechanical pencil. And it's for 500 yen, which is like $5. I thought he could use it, or he wanted it for work. And I don't know the brand actually. Maybe Pentel? I'm not sure. But it's nice and slim, and it has 3, or maybe it also includes black. anyways, it's a multi-pen, and for 500 yen you can't really go wrong. Next are these Kavekos. I have a love-hate relationship with this fountain pen. I can never get them to work. I have a couple of them, but every single time I use them it skips. And some people say, oh, it's an easy fix, you just have to buff it out, or you have a baby's bottom or something along those lines. And it's, for me, it's daunting. I cannot imagine myself buffing out a fountain pen nib. But anyways, I couldn't pass this up. It's $10 or 10 yen, 1,000 yen for these. There was also a pink version of the ballpoint pen, and I was so tempted to get it, but I didn't. I was good. This is the fountain pen one, and yes, it's in this nice hot pink color. Not too fond of the blue ink, so I might empty that out. And oh, this would be really pretty actually, this ink. I usually, if I don't like the color, I'll usually empty out the cartridge. I know it's kind of a waste, but, or I tend to mix the inks with just a syringe, and it's really quite easy to do. So I'm not going to open this right now. I do want to open this though and see if this will fit in here. Although it's very bright white, I want to see if it will fit in this pen loop. So let's open this up. I see that the original price is 3,000 yen, about $30, and it comes with the box. I don't know if there's anything in the box, but nope, it's empty. And so it was for $10. Can you believe that? I think this is black ink. Let's see. Yeah. I think if I'm not mistaken, I saw somebody refill or change the refill for the Kaweco pen. So that's what it looks like. It's white and it has gold lettering there, and the nib or the tip is gold. And that's what it looks like. And that's what it looks like there. I'm going to see if I can find the pen holder. So I have this one right here. You can see I haven't used it in a long time. I should probably clean that out. It's probably clogged. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can take this clip off and place it on here. I don't know if... Let's see. So it just slides right off, and it kind of bent a little bit, I think, but it should be okay. Let's try that and see if that works. So I got it to go on. I'm just gonna slide it down there. Let's see if that works. I actually like the color combination of this olive Jetstream. I think this is Jetstream, yeah. The olive Jetstream with this burgundy color, because I think this is too white. But let's see if that fits. Oh, it's perfect. Perfect. I'm scared though that I'm gonna hit this while it's in my bag, and then it's gonna make lots of markings. I guess it's the same if I leave this in here. This also, it's possible for this to come down and leave marks. But I like the fact that it's all sitting right here. Maybe one day I'll think about getting a different color barrel for this, but it's perfect. The clip sits right there, and it's not going to slide out at all. You can see I'm shaking it. It's not going to slide out. Whereas this, it was too thin, and the thicker, like for example, something like this, it's just too big for the passport. I suppose I can get a smaller one, maybe the Pereira. Oh, the Pereira would fit nicely too, but I think still the pen loop is a little low, so it wouldn't really hit the clip. I don't know if I'm making sense, but this here, it's nice and short, so even if I push it all the way down, it doesn't stick out, so it's perfect. So there's that. I know this is a long, super long video, but I just wanted to share my recent purchases with you and just kind of talk about stationery stuff, I guess. I really enjoy these stationery chats and the stationery chat videos that I see on YouTube, so I hope it's okay that I continue with these once in a while. So yeah, that's the look at my everyday carry. It is kind of bright, eh? I think I'm leaning more towards this, but at the same time, I like the fact that it fits nicely and that it's not going to move at all. I'm not going to lose the pen. Anyways, I think that's about it. I've kept you long enough. I hope you enjoyed this Stationery Sunday chat, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.